we have basically bundled startups in the same bucket as an MSME, as an SME. The three are completely different. A startup needs someone that is willing to lose their money. Just give your money for free because you are investing in an idea that has not been tested, that is not yet gone to market, that is basically built on someone's passion, someone's calamity. They faced something and they came up with the need to create something.
So as young entrepreneurs, as youth of nowadays, I understand that we have so many ideas, but we shouldn't just jump into developing app. We should make sure that we follow the processes of doing business.
But there's still a lot of, a failure to acknowledge the fact that you're not going to change anyone's life by just delivering one day of training or short-term training or light touch interventions. So we do need to sort of see a shift from the donor community that some of us work with, and the foundations, etc., the social investors. Not to say that monitoring evaluation is not important, but that the approach to really focusing on impact. What is the impact on the entrepreneur? What is the impact on the woman? It's about building a strong ecosystem, right? Young people should know exactly where they need to go if they have an idea. Ecosystem players like ourselves here should be able to signpost opportunities that are market creating, right? What does that mean? Access, affordability. What do customers really want, right? What do customers really need fundamentally and deeply? Services, products, systems that are different, infrastructure that is helpful to build a market-creating innovation or business or enterprise.
African governments in themselves, in how they are formed and shaped, are held by colonial underpinnings, ethnic underpinnings, and poor resource distribution. This does not speak to social entrepreneurs who want to reach out to the most marginalized persons in society. So these are the things that should motivate people when you decide to enter social entrepreneurship.
In the word emergency is emerge, right? So we cannot ignore the fact that COVID has really ignited creativity, because necessity is the mother of invention. If you are locked up in a room, you are going to think about how to get out. You're going to think about how to support others and so forth. So social distancing, the bans on getting out and so forth was very helpful in getting people to think outside the box and come up with new solutions for their situations.
What we did as Digital Opportunity Trust is go to the women and ask them, find out. We were not designing a program that was solving the problems we assumed they had or the challenges they had. We asked them, what are you facing as women trying to access technology? What are the barriers that you're facing as you try to access technology day by day? And some of the things we found is access was a very big challenge for women, and especially women in rural areas. They did not have access to devices. So you'll find in a household, there's only one smartphone or there's only one mobile phone, and it goes to the head of the family, who is the husband.
So you asked about reimagining, and I'm going to put two approaches out there. But the first thing I want to talk about is reimagining in the context of the fourth industrial revolution. I think that there's this interesting assumption when people think about the industrial revolution. It's thought of as a linear progress. So there's this time where we used to use X type of machines. The machines have advanced. We have more data. We advance towards linear progression. And to me, that's a very kind of a Western concept of linear progression, and our data and our insights is better than indigenous local forms. And I think one of the things we're seeing is that we can employ new understandings and insights that help encourage local production, right? That doesn't think of these things necessarily as one of linear progress, but as diverse, multi-connected, that connects global knowledge with local knowledge.